Good morning and welcome to day 11 of this adventure. Alright, yesterday we've been working on direct light and today, well, it's gonna be all about soft light. And some of your friends might be really excited that we're doing this. You'll see why in a second. Alright, let's recap. This week so far, we've been working on storytelling, shadows, direct light, and now we're all about soft light for today. Now, the great thing with soft light is that it can be used in a multitude of ways, but what I really like to use it for is for portraits. This is where it really shines through. So where do you find soft light? As I mentioned last week, you can find soft light in different areas. First of all, the easiest one is to seek the shadows. Go in the shadows and you will clearly find your soft light. It's going to be a lot more homogeneous and uniform than when you're in that direct harsh light. Then a second way to have that soft light is going to be to use a diffuser or find a natural diffuser like the clouds, a tinted window, it could be anything. You'll see that direct light is going to get diffused and then it's going to be a lot more uniform on your subject face. And last but not least, you can also find that soft light when it is being reflected, for example, on a wall and it hits then your subject. It is a great hack if you're in direct light and you don't really know how to compensate for that really harsh shadow. Well, maybe get close to a wall that's going to reflect all that light and is going to balance it out. Now let me give you a little example of something tricky that is great for portraits. We were on the beach in Bali with my wife and I decided to take a portrait of her, but this time I placed the sun, which was my strongest source of light, behind her. What happened is that the whole light started wrapping around her face. The inside of her face was in the shadows but still being lit up very nicely with a nice warm glow from sunset, and as you can see, it contours really well her face and we get an enjoyable soft light that is perfect for those kind of portraits. To me, it really adds a relaxing vibe to those portraits and a little bit of dynamism in them, yet still being soft. Now, when you're going to be practicing your exercise today, what I really want you to focus on is finding those pockets of soft light. And for that, you can simply move from harsh light into shadows. Look how the light changes on your subject face, for example, when you're on harsh light and then when you're in the shadows. Again, use your hand if you're not sure how to find it. And even if you're just shooting with your phone, it doesn't matter because look at the difference it makes when you're hit by direct light versus soft light. It is kind of impressive. So another way you could find that soft light is if you're shooting with the sun that's a little bit lower, just place the sun at the back of your subject's face and the shadows are going to be created by the face or by a hat. And all those techniques are great to expose properly the face and have something very soft. So when you're going to focus tap and expose with your phone, make sure you tap on your subject face where it's in the shadows so that you get something uniform. Now, the background might get blown out, but it's okay because our focus is on the face and not on the background, okay? So your mission for today, if you accept it, is to go and seek that soft light, and I want you to take a portrait with your phone in that soft light. And then once that's done, I want you to analyze a few things for your workbook. I want you to ask yourself, what kind of source of soft light was it? Was it natural? Was it artificial? How was it created soft? Was it diffused? Was it reflected? Was it in the shadows? What kind of emotions and tones do you get out of that image by using that light? Those questions are going to be crucial if you want to really think about all the sources of light and how you can use them to your best advantage. All right, now it's your turn. Good luck with that one. Find someone cool to shoot or an object, it doesn't matter, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new adventure.